To Rabbi Polakoff and Tova, congratulations on receiving the Kesser Shem Tov Award. In the short time that you've been here in Staten Island, the last year and a half, you've made your mark with the school.
We're very fortunate in the community to have Rabbi and Rebbetzin Polakoff with us. Varda mentioned that she really enjoyed Rebbetzin Polakoff's shiurim throughout the year when it didn't snow.
Rabbi and Rebbetzin Polakoff are the kind of people who come to a community and they impact it tremendously. And that's what's happened in Staten Island in the short time that they've been here.
When we first moved to Staten Island, one of the most important things we were looking for was a great school for our son. We were hoping to find a place that would be warm, caring, challenging, and encouraging. We hoped to find a place that would help our son develop academically, socially, and religiously. We didn't have to look very far to find RJJ.
The last 2 years have really been transformative for Yisrael Meir. He went from being a small 4-year-old unable to read and write to a huge, as he calls himself, 5-year-old who was able to read and write Hebrew and English with skill and ease. Under the direction of Mrs. Ulster, Yisrael Meir had an amazing year in kindergarten. This year in Pre-1A, Mora Razy and Mora Beverly have provided our son with so many crucial and fundamental skills that he will need for the rest of his life. Mora Razy has given our son the ability to daven, to participate in a Pesach Seder, to bench after a meal, all through providing him with the gift of Kriya. Mora Beverly has taught him the foundations of math, comprehension, writing, and reading. He has truly blossomed because of the education at RJJ.
As a Rebbetzin and as a rabbi in the community, they have their plates full. They're parents, they are teachers, they're educators, and even with everything that they're involved in, they wanted to help out in the school. They bring a unique experience as teachers and as parents. They're able to really help out. They really wanted to get involved, and I've had a lot of conversations with them about the school and their drive and their enthusiasm. It's really an inspiration.
Yet RJJ has given our son so much more than just an excellent education. They have not just provided him with skills and textbooks. They give him love, compassion, and teach him what it means to be a true Eved Hashem. I will never forget the day when Yisrael Meir came home with his Siddur Katan and began to daven from it. He was davening a bunch of the different tefillos until he reached one page that had Ani Mamin written on the top. I started to sing a tune that I assumed he had learned in school. After a few moments of letting me sing, he said to me, "Mommy, we didn't learn that song. We learned something different." And he started to sing a beautiful tune that I had heard a couple of times in the past. But what really took my breath away and brought tears to my eyes were the English words that came after the Hebrew words. He sang the following: "Hashem made the world and he runs it too. Hashem is in charge and he's watching over you. Everything that happens to me and to you, it's only from Hashem. It's only from Hashem. Ani Mamin, I know it's only him." That's real education. That's real chinuch. Teaching our children the meaning and feeling behind our mitzvos and tefillos. That's what RJJ does best.
We are also so impressed with the administration at both the boys and the girls' schools. Watching Mrs. Ulster, Mrs. Ackerman, and Rabbi Friedman greet and welcome each child to a new day at school is truly heartwarming. You can see each child break out into a smile as they are made to feel special and important by their principals. The administration also makes sure to be an actual part of the school. They don't just hide out in their offices. They walk around the school, popping into classrooms, speaking with children in the hallways, and they make themselves available in every way that they can. One day, Yisrael Meir came home from school so excited because Rabbi Friedman, the head of his school, came in to dance with the boys during a siyum. He couldn't stop describing the dancing and how special he felt because Rabbi Friedman joined his class.
This past year, I joined the board of directors at RJJ. I have to say I was completely humbled and amazed during and after that first meeting. I was surrounded by unbelievably selfless and motivated individuals who dedicate so much time and energy to ensure that every aspect of the school runs smoothly. These are people who have a vision for RJJ and do everything in their power to push, progress, and enhance this wonderful institution. I am able to see firsthand how RJJ is a school that is constantly progressing and growing. The principals are on top of the latest educational programs and curriculum, always looking for ways to implement them into their schools. RJJ is not happy with keeping the status quo. From enrichment groups to Kriya specialists to the wonderful writing program created by Mrs. Applegrad, the school is constantly progressing.
Rabbi Polakoff, you've joined many of the committees about chinuch for the school and for the children, and it's really very much appreciated by the whole parent body. In addition, Tova, you eagerly joined in and accepted to join the position on the board of the school, making your mark by starting up the Grandparents Association and many other wonderful initiatives for the school. Congratulations for everything that you do for the school. Thank you.
As parents, we could not ask for a better school for our children. Our son is stimulated, growing, and most importantly, so happy. He comes home every day with a huge smile on his face that speaks volumes about the kind of school that he goes to. It is because of that smile on his face that we have decided to accept the Keser Shem Tov Award. RJJ has given so much to our son, and we are forever grateful. We'd also like to wish a mazel tov to Rabbi and Mrs. Rubin upon their award tonight. Thank you for attending tonight's dinner and for showing your support for RJJ.